Hello students, this is the next part of subject pharmacy practice, and the topic is adverse drug reaction monitoring and reporting. Here we have to monitor all the observations of the adverse drug reactions and its reporting to the senior bodies. So first, starting from the definition of the reporting and monitoring, that is known as any response, that is mean adverse drug reaction to a drug which is noxious and unintended. Noxious means harmful and dangerous, and unintended means without any intentions, and which occurs at dose normally used in man or woman for prophylaxis. Prophylaxis means before the any occurrence of disease, that is known as prophylaxis. Then diagnosis means to check the any particular diseases, or therapy of disease means treatment of the disease or for the modification of physiological functions, mean improvement the body functions, that is known as a physiological function. That is the definition of adverse drug reaction monitoring and reporting. Monitoring should be important, reporting also important for the next study level of your adverse drug reactions. Then classification of adverse drug reactions in terms of your monitoring and reporting are given as: first, type A, known as a augmented, which is known by the pharmacological effect of the drug, that is known as a augmented. Type B, known as a bizarre, means we cannot know about that. Type C, chemical, means chemical structure of the drug which may be produce the adverse drug reactions to the body. Delayed means after so many years when you are taking the drug, they can produce the certain types of reaction action onto the body which may be harmful to the body, that is known as a delayed, after a long period of receiving the medicine. So many examples are there. Then type E, that is exit or end of treatment. After abruptly end of the medicine, receiving medicine, they may produce the certain types of reaction for the some time, that is known as the type E or exit or treatment. Then familial means our family members are also responsible for the same type of adverse reaction, that is known as a familial. And genotoxicity means particular type of gene may be deficient to the particular patient, and if they are receiving the certain types of drugs, they may produce the toxicity. Then hypersensitivity, we already discussed about the hypersensitivity. Four types of hypersensitivity or allergic reactions. Certain drugs like penicillin, so many drugs which can produce the hypersensitivity or allergy to the particular person. If anyone have the allergy of aspirin, the particular patient should not receive the aspirin. So that is the already you can take the measure about the hypersensitivity. Then type U means unclassified, we cannot know about the your adverse drug reactions. Then type A, type of your adverse drug reaction, that is not augmented. That is explanation is that reactions which can be predicted from the known pharmacology of the drug, that is we can able to know the pharmacology of the drug which can be know any particular type of your adverse drug reaction. It is directly depending to the dose. If you are receiving the more dose, there can be chances of your reactions, and can be alleviated by the dose reaction. When you reduce the dose, automatically you can also alleviate or reduce the reactions. That is the type A type of augmented type of reactions. Examples are given below. For example, anticoagulants. Anticoagulants are receiving, they may be produce the bleeding for the your nose, eyes, like that organs. That is anticoagulant, means they further reduce the your liquidity flow of your drug, thinning of your blood. Beta blockers, that may produce the bradycardia. If you are taking a large dose of beta blockers, they can produce the bradycardia, but actually beta blocker drugs are used for the normalcy of your hypertension. Then nitrates are responsible chemical for the headache. If you are taking the large dose, they may produce the headache. After the reducing of the dose, the headache can be reduced also. And then prazosin type of chemical which can produce the postural hypotension. Postural hypotension means when you are sleeping conditions and immediately you can going for the standing position, they can produce the hypotension, that is known as a postural hypotension. Then type B type of reaction, that is the Bizarre reaction, cannot be predicted from the pharmacology of the drug. So we cannot predict automatically any type of conditions, rashes, swelling, redness, itchingness. The anaphylaxis type of shocks may be present or may be produced during that conditions. That is known as a bizarre type of reaction. We cannot predict. They are totally uncertain type of reactions. Host dependent factors important in predisposition. Host dependent factor means so many factors. If we are genetical factors, familial factors, any certain types of physiological factors are changing, so they can produce the your activity of predisposition and can produce the bizarre type of reactions. Examples are given as the penicillin, which can produce the anaphylaxis type of shock. Anaphylaxis type of shock means that is the hypersensitivity or allergy type 2, that is very powerful type of your reactions which can produce very fast, within minutes they can produce the anaphylaxis shock, and its symptoms are very powerful, that is respiration can be slow and your blood pressure also reduced, and that will can be fatal. So immediately you should rush to the doctor and take the proper medicine or antagonist type of drug should be taken in terms of penicillin. But before going to take the giving the penicillin to the patient, doctor already check the hypersensitivity. Directly the patient directly the doctor cannot give the prescription to the doctor or medicine to the doctor. So medicine to the your patient. So that is one of the important factor in terms of penicillin. Directly they cannot given to the patient. Then anticonvulsant, that is hypersensitive. Any anticonvulsant drugs, if they are taken, they can may produce the hyper sensitivity. That is sedative and hypnotic drugs can produce the some type of hypersensitivity, but chances are very low. So this type of known as the bizarre reactions are there. Then type C or chemical reaction, it is totally depending on the chemical structure of the drug, that is known as the biological characteristics can be predicted from the chemical structure of the drug or its metabolites. So these drugs are responsible for the your activity onto the your particular organ where the metabolism of the drug is taken place. So all maximum type of drugs are metabolized taken place into the liver, but certain types of drug are directly attacked to the hepatocytes or liver cells. Like if you are taken the large dose or continuous dose of the paracetamol, it is directly affect the your liver. So that is one of the important example of your chemical reactions. So if a medicine is there, you should not take the large amount. So medicine also can produce a side effect or adverse drug reaction can be produced. Then type T or delayed reaction. So this is very delayed means long time, 10 years, 20 years, 15 years, 20 years after that the drug may produce certain types of reaction, that is the accumulation of the drug into the body occur after many years of treatment, can be due to accumulated to the body, that is protein binding conditions of the body. Examples: chemotherapy. Chemotherapy means certain types of drugs are used for the cancer treatment, they are known as the chemotherapy. So they can also produce the secondary tumors. They are not cancerous tumors, but other tumors can be produced. Inflammation can be produced by the chemotherapy of the drug by for the cancer treatment. Phenytoin during the pregnancy will produce the teratogenic effect. If you are taking the phenytoin, that is also a sedative drugs. When taken during the pregnancy, they will put teratogenic effect, which genetic modification is taken place, and the effect onto the fetus is very dangerous. So it is directly damage the organs of the fetus. Eyes problems or any other liver problem can be produced to the fetus. Then antipsychotics, that is tardive dyskinesia can be produced. So if antipsychotics drugs also, if you are taken, there are also type of sedative drugs, and if you are taking these drugs for long time, means about 5 years or 6 years, so then we produce the tardive dyskinesia. So tardive dyskinesia means this type of the movement of the body. So which movement of the body? For your legs, head and hands, they can be moving without your control, jerky and stiffy movement. Jerky means they can produce the fast reactions, and stiff means hard movement. You cannot stop these reactions or movements. They are known as the stiff reactions, and they cannot control your body. So they are the side effects of the your antipsychotics drugs known as tardive dyskinesia. That is waving of your hands, like this type of the examples of delayed reactions. Then analgesics will produce the nephropathy. If you are taking a long time analgesics, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs we have taken, if you have the continuous body pain, directly you can take the drugs. So this can be produce the effect on your nephropathy, means kidney can be damaged for the over consumption of the drugs. That is the delayed type of reaction. Then type D, that is the end of reactions. When you are abruptly stopping of any taking medicine, this time they can produce some type of reactions occur on withdrawal, especially when drug is stopped abruptly. Examples are given, known as the phenytoin withdrawal. They can produce the seizures, convulsions, jerky movements of your heads, that is known as the seizures. And then steroidal withdrawal, adrenocortico's insufficiency. If you are taking the steroids in terms of the certain types of diseases and abruptly you are stop the steroids, so our body also stop the production of steroid, because if you are taking the steroid externally, body is not going to produce the steroid internally. So body does not have any signals to produce the steroids. When your external steroid has stopped, so then your internal body is not going to produce immediate your steroid. So that externally and internally both type of your steroid production is stopped, and that can be lead to the adrenocortical insufficiency. Then predisposing factor means already present in your body or already present in your routine medicine, receiving medicine, that is another predisposition factors. You are already encountered with this activity, encountered with the action. First, that is polypharmacy. Polypharmacy means you are already taking the medicine, and extra medicine you are taking now new disease, that is known as the predisposing factors. And polypharmacy, patients on multiple drug therapy are more prone to develop adverse drug reaction, means so many diseases are present already into the body and you are taking a large variety of medicines into the body, though it is very common to produce the adverse drug reactions. Alteration of drug effect through interaction mechanism by the or by synergism, means 2 or 3 drugs can be affected to each other and they can produce the adverse reaction, that is known as interaction. And also by the synergism, effect increase the effect of the drug that is not required for the patient's body, but it is increasing. Risk increases with the number of the drugs administered. So day by day risk also increases if there is increase the number of drugs. This is the end of first part. We should go for the second part of the topic.